In the ever-shifting sands of public persona, where every utterance can ignite a firestorm or forge an alliance, one of Hollywood's most candid voices has chosen a path of deliberate restraint. The star, celebrated for her sharp wit and unfiltered takes in films that blend humor with heartache, recently shared insights into her evolving approach to activism. Once a fierce critic of divisive leadership during a tumultuous election cycle, she now navigates the treacherous waters of celebrity influence with a measured silence on politics, a decision rooted in hard-won lessons about the cost of outspokenness. This pivot isn't retreat but recalibration, a strategic embrace of focus amid the cacophony of polarized discourse. Her journey into the political fray began years ago, a natural extension of her on-screen persona, the relatable every woman who calls out hypocrisy with a raised eyebrow and a quip. During a particularly acrimonious campaign, she lent her platform to causes close to her heart: women's rights, environmental stewardship, immigrant narratives, delivering impassioned pleas via social media and interviews. Her barbs aimed at a former commander-in-chief were laced with the same irreverence that endeared her to audiences. Memes that went viral, op-eds blending personal anecdote with policy critique. It felt urgent, she recalls in a reflective conversation, her voice steady but tinged with the weariness of battles fought. Supporters hailed her as a beacon, her words amplifying grassroots efforts. Detractors branded her a partisan puppet, dissecting her career through the lens of allegiance. Yet the backlash was a tidal wave. Troll armies descended, doxing attempts and death threats flooding her feeds, turning what began as empowerment into a siege. Professional ripples followed. Scripts that once flowed now trickled with caveats from producers wary of alienating fan bases. Endorsements dried up from brands fearing controversy's chill. "I didn't anticipate the machine," she admits, eyes distant as if replaying the notifications ping. Friends in the industry, some bolder, some broken, shared war stories, careers derailed not by missteps but by the audacity of opinion. One colleague, a comedian of color, faced boycotts after a late-night monologue. Another, an indie darling, watched festival invites vanish post-tweet. This crucible prompted introspection. In therapy sessions and late-night journals, she dissected the paradox. Fame's megaphone amplifies good intentions, yet distorts them into weapons for foes. Politics isn't a monologue, it's a battlefield where celebrities are soft targets, she muses, drawing parallels to her roles, characters who learn silence's power, withholding truths to survive. Research bolstered her shift. Studies from media watchdogs reveal how public figures' endorsements sway only 10 to 15% of voters, often preaching to the converted, while alienating moderates. Echoes from peers rang true. A Oscar winner who quit Twitter after election night vitriol, a singer who funneled energy into quiet philanthropy over podium rants. Her epiphany crystallized during a film set hiatus, amid a hike where cell service faded and clarity bloomed. "I realized my voice, while loud, isn't the only one," she says. "There are organizers in trenches, experts crafting policy. My role? Amplify them without becoming the story." This manifests in subtle advocacy. Donating to PACs anonymously, hosting private fundraisers for local candidates, mentoring young activists off-camera. Publicly, she channels passion into art. Her latest project, a dramedy exploring family divides across aisles, weaves empathy into entertainment, sparking dialogues without dictating votes. Skeptics might cry sellout, but she counters with nuance. Outspokenness against one man was cathartic, but sustainable change demands strategy, not spectacle. She admires allies who balance both, those hosting town halls, not just tweets, but knows her wiring favors the intimate over the inflammatory. Personal life factors too. Motherhood's lens sharpens priorities, shielding tender hearts from online venom. "I want my kids to see me fight smart, not burn out spectacularly." Industry wins aid this choice. Post-election, studios preach neutrality, contracts with morals clauses tighter than ever. Yet cracks appear. Progressive imprints greenlight politically tinged tales, from dystopian satires to biopics of trailblazers. Her agency, once nudging partisan posts, now counsels curation. Share stories, not slogans. Inspire action, not reaction. Looking ahead, she envisions a hybrid. Occasional forays when stakes peak, like bodily autonomy battles or climate tipping points, but grounded in coalition, not solo crusades. Politics evolves, so must I, she affirms, her smile a blend of resolve and relief. Fans, sensing authenticity, respond with support, DMs shifting from demands to encouragements, proving influence thrives in vulnerability. This evolution mirrors broader tides. Celebrities like a late-night host dialing back monologues for nuance, a rock icon trading rallies for benefit gigs. In an era of echo chambers, her silence speaks volumes, permission for others to lead, a reminder that impact isn't measured in retweets but ripples unseen. As she preps for award season, whispers of nods for her nuanced turn abound, irony not lost. Acclaim blooms in the space once filled by outrage. Ultimately, her story is one of agency reclaimed, not muffled but magnified through wisdom's filter, a quiet revolution in the roar of fame.